I'm Dory, and today we're going to talk about eating smaller portions. Remember, the portion control tip is if you want to lose more, eat less. This means that you should eat about half the amount that you usually eat at every meal and snack. Now, do you remember when you were a kid and the adults in your life used to say, "Clean your plate"? Well, it was one thing to do that when portion sizes were generally small. But over the past 30 years, the amount of food available to us has increased dramatically. And this has happened both at restaurants and in the home. So let's take a couple examples. A typical store-bought cookie 30 years ago would have had 70 calories. Now that cookie is a lot larger and has 350 calories. A large order of French fries used to have 200 calories, and now that same order is so much larger it has 500 calories. And 500 calories is more calories than we recommend for a meal. And remember, French fries are usually served on the side. In addition, some research has shown that when people will eat as much as they're served rather than stop when they're no longer hungry. And that research has also shown that people are satisfied with smaller amounts. So because of the big portions that we're eating over the past 30 years, we're eating way more food than we used to in the past. No wonder we're gaining weight. So what do we do about it? In this program, we'll help you recognize and avoid large portions, and we'll try to make it easier for you to prepare and choose smaller portions for yourself, so you can lose weight and feel satisfied. Now, there are a lot of ways to eat smaller portions, whether you're at home or you're on the go. One example is using a smaller plate at home, so that you take less food and are getting the right portions. Another option is to, after you've prepared your plate, pack up the extra food in a Tupperware and have leftovers for another meal. You can also try using some measuring cups at home over the next week or so and see how much you're actually taking, what type of serving size it looks like on your plate. If you don't have any cups, you can also use your hands as a guide. About one hand is about a half a cup, two hands together is about a cup. A serving of meat or fish is usually about the size of your hand. You can also try using smaller forks and spoons. You'll be surprised at how much less you'll eat. If you get hungry while you're preparing foods, try some different strategies such as drinking water or eating a healthy snack like baby carrots. That's to tide you over. Remember not to eat directly from the box or the bag, and try not to eat in front of the TV. Because sometimes when you eat when you're not paying attention, you end up eating way more than you wanted to. Now, you also may be tracking the goal no eating out at restaurants. In that case, minding your portions will be even easier, since a lot of the bigger portions we're seeing over the past 30 years are seen at restaurants. If you do eat out at a restaurant once in a while, there are some things you can try. You can ask for the server to place half of your meal in a to-go container. You can also try eating having less bread on the table, and these will help you save money and turn more than one meal into two. Choosing smaller portions is an easy way to lose weight, and it's really important for other health issues as well. It'll help control your diabetes and your blood pressure. But we know that it can be hard to eat less, and it takes some time to adjust. So here are some important points to keep in mind. Remember those studies that I talked about that show that people were satisfied even after eating a smaller amount? You might be surprised that after you switch to a smaller portion, you may not even notice it, but your body will thank you. So this week, try eating some more slowly. Chew and taste your food with every meal. Take some time and don't rush through it. And you'll actually it might seem as if you're eating the same amount that you used to. Remember, there are plenty of ways to cut your portions in half. Use a smaller plate. Take less food and pack up the rest or split it with a friend. You can also try drinking water before and with your meal to help you feel full and satisfied, and therefore you'll take less food on your plate. Lastly, try eating your at-home meals on a smaller plate this week. Pack up the rest in a smaller container to eat at another meal later in the week.